going to forestry school up there. I didn't really do my homework before I chose forestry as a major. My goal was to live in a little cabin in the woods all by myself. And turns out there's a lot of science and math involved that I wasn't counting on. So I'm had to keep up with that science, you know. But I'll tell you how it worked out. I wrote this song. I ended up moving back to Amarillo from Missoula to nanny for my sister. She was having a little baby. And I was going to be the nanny while she finished out her school year of teaching. Maternity leave was up. No. And I started singing in a band called the Groupies. And that's why we didn't make it very far, is because there was no fans, apparently. It was either that or our last CD was called Buy One Get 11 Free, which was the marketing strategy that put us right into the ground. Anyway, we started recording some stuff, and we decided to have a guy named Lloyd Maines produce some records for us. Y'all know Lloyd Maines, of course. Isn't he like president of Lubbock? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Lloyd, incidentally, had a daughter named Natalie who had just, I think, quit going to Berkeley School of Music so she could sing with a little group called the Dixie Chicks. And they had just got signed on to a developmental deal for Sony Records. And this was a song that Lloyd had passed on to both Natalie and Kim, his daughter, I think more as a dad than as a producer. And so the Dixie Chicks started singing this song in their live shows before they were ever signed on to Sony. And then when it came time for them to start choosing songs for their record, this was one that they brought with them and went to bat for, because as I understand it, the producers didn't want to put it on that record. So anyway, they released the record. They sold 8 trillion copies of it. And I was able to buy a little cabin in the woods where I could live all by myself. So you can see how I set a goal. I'm so thankful, though. If anybody ever asks me my advice in the music business, I always say, write a song for the Dixie Chicks. It'll do wonders for your career. Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Never left home, who's never struck out to find a dream and a life of their own. Facing the clouds, a foundation of stone. Many precede and many will follow. A young girl's dream no longer hollow. It takes the shape of a place out west. What it holds for her, she hasn't yet guessed. She needs wide open spaces, room to make her big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She traveled this road as a child, wide-eyed and grinning, she never tired. But now she won't be coming back with the rest. If these are life's lessons, she'll take this test. She needs wide open spaces, room to make her big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. She knows the high stakes. So a couple years ago, my friend Jana Pokop, you met her at the merchandise table, she gave me this CD. It was a copy of the Dixie Chicks singing Wide Open Spaces with James Taylor. I'm a big James Taylor fan, so of course I wanted to call my parents and bask in the glow of their love. So I called and my dad answers the phone and I'm like, Dad, you'll never guess what I'm listening to. He He said, what's that, Susan? I said, I'm listening to the Dixie Chicks sing Wide Open Spaces with James Taylor. There's this awkward silence on the other end of the phone, and that's when I realized my dad doesn't know who James Taylor is. I said, you gotta be kidding me, Dad. You don't know who James Taylor is? He said, I know who James Taylor is, Susan. He's that football player. All the pride in his voice, I was devastated to have to disappoint him and tell him, no, Dad, James Taylor's not a football player. He said, well, not anymore. He's retired. I said, I love you, Dad. Would you have Mom call me when she gets back? As she packs her things, she feels she left something out. Her friends, her family, her dog in this house. She turns around to find her old room bare. Looks at the U-Haul, it has to fit in there. And as her folks drive away, her dad yells, check the oil. That's how they say they love ya. Mom stares out the window, she says, I'm leaving my girl. She said it did not seem like that long ago when she stood there and watched her own folks go. She needed wide open spaces, room to make her big mistakes. She needs new faces. She knows the high stakes. You know what would be really cool and powerful is if you sing this last chorus with me. It would be awesome. She needs wide open spaces, room to make big mistakes.